having some technical difficulties, but I think we're fixing them. We're changing devices. I'm holding this in my hand. This is like how low tech this has become. I got some texts saying, "Where are you?" I'm so sorry we were late. We had, like I said, we had some technical difficulties. We are in fact still having them. It's happening right now. Here comes my helper. So let me show you what we're working with. Look at this. We were gonna do this crazy thing, but you see how it says starting live video? I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, it won't start. I don't know why. We tested it and it worked, and now it doesn't. So now I'm just holding my phone in my hand. This is what we're gonna do. I think Thomas is working on getting a tripod for me. Ooh, we should probably plug my phone in as well now that we're doing it this way. Hold please, watch what we're gonna do here. We're gonna put the tripod down. This is so fun, you guys. I hope you're really enjoying this excitement.
Live TV, right?
That's Thomas's hand. I hope you like Thomas's hand.
Hey, guys.
Almost there. Not quite, but almost. If you could just twist the twisty thingy in the back. No, everything is bad. Hey, you stop, and I'll go. Because you're not helping. Okay. All right. Now, last thing, could you perhaps go get
I guess.
a charger?
Yeah.
Hope you're not getting dizzy. We're almost set. This is crazy times. All right. There's me at least. We may not get to see Thomas. Everybody. I hope Thomas can fit in this frame. Hi, Vicky. Hi, everyone that already came in. I'm sorry if I didn't get to say hi earlier. Of course, this doesn't fit. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This is how this is going to be today.
Well, Portal, you've angered me. So.
It's true. All right, are you in? Can you see?
I'm good. So.
I feel like I can't see myself, but I don't need to see myself.
No,
maybe. What? Okay. If you're still here, it's a miracle.
Hey, everyone. So, I feel like that I should offer a little backstory here. So, once upon a time, I bought a portal, or my brother and I bought a portal.
I showed them while you were
Facebook
gone.
portal for my parents, and it got some use, and then at some point was relegated to a shelf.
Right.
So with all of the Facebook Living going on in the world today,
right.
I got to thinking, I wonder if you can use that Facebook portal for Facebook Live. And you know what? You can. And it did a darn tootin' job for me last night at MacCentric. So I thought I would bring the wonder of a portrait shot live feed to Meghan's Movie Club. So I got on location early today.
What time?
Well,
no, but what time did you get here just now? I know what time. I was looking at my watch.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
I arrived here on set 12 o'clock today to get the portal on the network.
Make this story go faster.
Get it up and running. It was working fine. I get here close to the time at which we're supposed to begin live streaming.
6:29 and 30 seconds.
And the portal was uncooperative. It just spun and spun and spun and never actually went live.
Yeah, so here we are.
My apologies. I just want this to not reflect
fascinating
Meghan.
content.
It is. I just wanted to give that little backstory.
Thank
we
you.
always do a bit of banter Meghan's Movie Club.
Sure, I have some banter. Okay. I'm accumulating mini quarantine injuries. Anyone else? My first one, which is much better now, is a burn. My first oven burn. And boy, does that hurt. That's why they tell you don't touch things that are hot. I got a bad burn. Then on Give for Good Day, no, it wasn't Give for Good Day. It was last Friday when we did curbside pickup at Abby Singer's. I slammed my finger in a door, and that really hurt too. And then, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? since I'm cooking more than ever, because any cooking would be more than ever, not only did I burn myself on the oven, I sliced my thumb open. That was a bummer too.
And now this Facebook Live.
That's not
portal.
an injury. So anyway, does anyone else have any quarantine injuries? Let's see. Ken has almost cut all of his fingers off. Yeah, those knives are dangerous, man. Here's what happened to me. This is gonna make me sound dumb, and I'm just sorry, but it's going to. I had my knife in my hand, and I had a lemon in the other hand, and I dropped the lemon, and I was like, oh no, I dropped the lemon. So I bent over to pick up the lemon. In the meantime, I dropped the knife as well, and I caught the knife with my hand.
Oh gosh.
I caught it with my hand.
That's something.
Yeah.
You gotta be more careful.
I know.
We need you.
Thanks, Thomas. So anyway, the cat keeps attacking you. Goodness. Cut your finger on a new food processor blade. Slice my thumb open to a fork. I might need stitches. He was like, nah, you're fine.
I don't think you do.
Put a Batman Band-Aid on it. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Tiana, be careful. Be careful cooking right now, Tiana, please. We don't want you injured. Tiana's the best cook out of this group. She's always posting beautiful Facebook food pictures and makes me hungry. I did save my foot from getting cut, Mary. Yes, I did. But anyway, all is well. So far, I still have all my appendages, so we're going to make it. I have some announcements if you're excited about life at Robinson Film Center, what's going on there. Are you excited? Okay, good. Abby Singer's Bistro is going to reopen on Tuesday. On May 9th. Why am I so jittery? Is that just me? No.
I don't know. Maybe too much caffeine.
I wonder if am I on Wi-Fi? I don't even know. I wasn't prepared to use the phone.
No, we are.
Okay,
we're
we're good.
Sailing now.
But you see on like a robot, like Max Hedron?
Yeah, that might be. You know what? I feel like there's just a general internet problem.
Okay,
here.
probably.
That explains both.
So, Abby Singer's is opening on Tuesday, May 19th, and we're going to be open. Our new hours are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. We used to take a little break in between lunch and dinner, and we're just plowing on through now. It is a tad glitchy. I apologize. Am I better now? I sound like... Am I less Max Hedron? Am I more fluid? Should I keep doing this?
No, you should do that more.
Okay.
Just because it was fun to watch.
Thanks. I'm glad it's fixed.
It's fixed. Brianna says it's fixed.
Some things that we're doing at Abby Singer's now is every table's 10 feet apart, so you are going to be apart from the other diners. Our staff are all going to be wearing masks. We encourage our customers to wear masks when they're not eating. Our employees are temperature screened when they come to work. What else? Our food's going to be delicious. So we're excited about reopening, and we hope that we see you soon. Gonna open this summer. I'll give you a tentative date, but don't hold me to it. We're planning to tentatively open on July 1st. So hope to see you back at our theaters then. I'll give you more updates about our theaters when we know more. So, okay, let's talk about date night. I know I can see when it's glitchy, so I apologize. I'll try to pause when it gets like that. But we have all kinds of little demons in our internet today that just doesn't want us to be here. But we're going to plug through.
No, not today, demons.
Not today.
Not
today, Satan.
Not this live stream.
Right. Okay, let's talk about date night. How much did I laugh out loud at date night?
You laughed out loud so much at date night. So much.
Why are you being dumb right now?
I don't know. You did laugh a lot.
I would laugh. I would get so tickled, and you know how you get tickled and you can't stop laughing, and right. Thomas would just kind of look at me like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I think I love these two.
It makes me giggle
Yeah.
so much. And I'll tell you the parts that make me giggle too. But I hope that you enjoyed it too. I hope that you liked it. Here are our, it was your first time seeing Date Night. Did you like it, Tiana? Your first time? You have something
I was
to say?
just going to say, and what a star-studded fest of stars that maybe they were not at. It was a star-studded fest.
It was a star-filled fest of stars.
The stars, it was a plethora
so many
of stars. And a lot of them kind of, they were up and coming at the time.
I mean, I wanted to call them cameos, but there weren't, because it's like...
Looking back, now they're cameos.
Right.
If you look up and there's
Taraji B.
Gal
Henson.
Gadot
Yeah.
is there. Hey, Gal Gadot,
I think
Wonder
is
Woman.
that how you say it for real?
I believe it's Gadot.
Not Gadot?
She's
so
it
pretty.
depends. She's fine. She's a good actress.
I'm so glad that y'all loved it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's highly underrated. I feel like a lot of people didn't see it, or if you did see it, I mean, it's not something that's just talked about a lot, but I love this movie so much, and I thought I was alone, and I'm glad you were all with me.
Gal Gadot,
yeah.
James Franco. Were you gonna go there
I am.
later?
Yeah. But go ahead, do what you gotta do.
What's that girl's name?
Mila Kunis.
So many people in this film that the babysitter was someone you knew.
Yeah.
What's her name? Someone notable.
Yeah, from
Familiar.
Gossip Girl. I got it. I'm gonna read it.
So many people.
Meester, am I saying that right?
The cop, the sympathetic cop, the good cop. What was her name from Empire?
Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people. Cookie.
Okay, so here they are. Now, I happen to really, really like this specific genre, this very specific genre of film, and I like to call it, it's a subset of a romantic comedy where normal couple gets caught up in some trouble and goes on wild, dangerous, and hilarious misadventures.
Right.
There's surprisingly a lot of films that fall into this category. Another one of my favorites, which I couldn't decide, I'm just going to stop for a dance break every time it glitches. Okay, we're back. I couldn't decide between Date Night and another very similar film called Game Night. I went with Date Night, but I highly recommend Game Night, starring Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams. Here they are.
Are these films related in any way?
No.
Is it the same folks behind it? It's not like part of a, like you have your Date Night,
trilogy.
your Game Night, your, what other night?
Fight Night.
Taco Night?
Taco Night.
Fight Night.
I like
It's about
tacos.
a romantic comedy revolving around boxers.
So on Game Night, these couples get together and do game night, like nerdy suburban couples do. And but this one particular game night, it's a murder mystery game night, and then
things go
awry. And like at first, the people playing don't realize, they think it's part of the game,
Right.
and then they realize, oh dear, we're actually involved in some really dangerous criminal activity. So like I said, please watch Game Night. It's so funny. I know, Angie, I also expected nothing from Game Night. And I also, I mean, that's the way to go. I hyped it up too much, I'm sorry. But we went to see Game Night back when I don't know when it came out. It was 2018, back in 2018.
We were just two young whippersnappers.
I know.
Back when we were...
We had been dating a year.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
So
time
long.
flies.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Working makes me sad.
This film is called The Out of Towners from 1970, and you may recognize Jack Lemmon because he was in our very first Megan's Movie Night movie, Some Like It Hot. But not right now. Now, let's see if people come back. Are you gonna come back?
Sure you in there?
Yeah, but I'm also sure that it's still glitchy. I'm back.
We're back.
Try again.
There's a new feed. There's a new feed in town.
Okay, we got Karen back.
Hey,
See if
everybody.
anyone else is gonna come back. We're having such trouble.
We're on Wi-Fi now. So hopefully, the idea before is that the Wi-Fi was the problem.
Well, we don't know what the problem is, but we're getting some people back.
Right.
I hope everyone comes back.
Maybe it's Facebook.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe Facebook is finally straining under all of this.
Come back. Come back. We're back. Come back, everyone. We're right here.
We're back, everyone. You handle that direction now. We're back. Come back around, everybody. We'll wait.
I mean, we don't have to wait. We got some people back. We might have lost some people for good. They might have been like, well, time to go eat dinner.
Oh, my goodness.
Hi, Anna. Welcome back. Okay,
How's
good.
the
They're coming
quality?
back. This is not our day, you guys. It's not our day.
But you know what? It's an opportunity to persevere. To forge ahead.
Okay, Vicky's back. Mary Beth's back. Karen's back. Ken's back. Ken says yell louder. But thank you for the compliment. Okay, out of towner. Luckily, you missed the end of that. But there's two of them. This one was 1999 with Gohan and Steve Martin. So both of those versions, they are high job and a lot of crazy things happened. For instance, in the 1970s, Jack Lemmon, the kind of joke is that he collects everyone's name because he's going to end up suing everybody. He's like, I'm going to write your name down because I'm going to sue you. I blame Facebook. I know I'm breaking up. I know. I think I'm better now. I think I'm better. I'm back. I'm back, you guys. All right. Another movie from this genre, kind of, is Raising Arizona. It is not fully counted because it's not a urban couple, but they certainly get into some serious jinx. Let's see.
I'm not sure I understand.
Me neither, Siri. Me neither. Go away. Okay.
I think this is
the worst. What if I just do it for an hour?
I think we should persevere. The good is that once the live is done, it's uploaded.
It won't glitching. I get probably.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of those because I'm sort of moving on to the next thing. This guy, does anyone know who he is? Do you recognize him? Probably don't. Do you know?
Is that actor?
Yeah.
The son of Eugene Levy? Like
He's not. John Levy. Everyone back because it's almost time for it to be over, to tell you the truth.
Well, what I'm thinking is maybe what we could do is I could give the modem router a little bit of a reboot.
Nah,
And then
we're just gonna keep going. Nope, it's doing. I hate everything. Where you just hate everything? That's where I am.
All right, so maybe we can.
We're gonna keep a little bit. He's the director. He's directed a lot of things that you didn't know he directed. I'm just gonna do these real quick. Just made Martin by the dozen. He also directed Steve Martin in another remake, The Pink Panther. And he directed all of the Night at the Museum movies. What? He is an executive producer, one of the showrunners, and a free director of, did you know this, Thomas? Stranger Things. Oh. Any Stranger Things fans out there? We're big Stranger Things fans. And he's nominated for an Oscar for Best Picture because he produced the film Arrival.
I remember that.
So there you go. Yeah. There's a little primer on Sean Levy. He is the nephew of Eugene Levy.
Oh.
And the cousin of Dan Levy, both of Schitt's Creek, which is
Meghan.
It's not that kind. It's not spelled the same. It's not spelled the same. Oh. And Thomas and I love that show. Or I love. Can you come in here? Look, be right there. I love the show. Thomas watches it with me because he's nice.
I like it too. It's fun.
Okay, good.
It seems like something I would enjoy more than I do. I mean, I like.
I think it is so funny, but it has nothing to do with this. It's just the director's cousin is in it, and yeah.
Right.
All right, here's our girl, Tina Fey. Hey, Tina. Okay. Guys, I found out her real name, which I love, and it is Elizabeth Stamatina Fey. Her mother is from Greece, and I believe is a Greek name. So she goes by Tina, but her middle name is Stamatina. I like it. Her birthday is Monday. So everyone send happy birthday wishes and vibes to Tina Fey on Monday. I think she's turning 50.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, she was born in 1970. Did I do the math right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tina Fey's birthday is Monday, so happy birthday to Tina Fey. She started out in Chicago at the Improv Olympics, which I have been to, and Second City in Chicago, which I have also been to. They're super fun. I love going to an improv show. Then she moved to Saturday Night Live, where she was the best weekend updater along with Meghan. Remember this? Mm-hmm. She was Sarah Palin. Which one's Sarah? Which one's Tina? You can't even tell the difference. So she had a pretty good career on Saturday Night Live, and then she went on to start a film career. So one of my favorite Tina Fey films is Mean Girls. So here she is as Mrs. Norbury in Mean Girls. She wrote Mean Girls. And she also went on to write the musical Mean Girls. It's on Broadway. And her husband wrote all the music for Mean Girls. So, fun trivia. She frequently collaborates with Amy Poehler back from her Weekend Update days. This is them in Baby Mama. And this is them in Sisters. They're both fun. And then let's see. She's also done some more television. She is the creator and writer of the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and she also stars in it in a guest starring role as Kimmy's therapist, who has a little bit of a drinking problem. And then she's the creator of 30 Rock.
Yep.
There's old Liz Lemon.
I'm a big fan of the 30
You are?
Rock.
I'm so glad. So, we love Tina. She is, I think she considers herself, I don't know what she considers herself right now. She had just as much of a career as a writer, actress, pretty, I would say. So, very talented lady. I like her. I like you, Tina. Stamatina. And then, check out this guy. Hey, Steve.
Are you done?
Yeah, I guess I'm done. That's Steve Carell, guys.
He's a handsome man.
He is a handsome.
He's always been a handsome.
He
man.
is a handsome man.
He seems to be getting more attention from you because he has turned into a silver fox.
I like Steve Carell. I like Steve Carell, guys.
I feel like I'm not in the.
Well, lean in like you like me. Okay.
Take a little bit of a break.
So, what do I want to tell you about Steve Carell? He also started at Second City in Chicago, and he had an understudy, none other than Stephen Colbert was his understudy at Second City. He went on to be on the Dana Carvey show, which was short-lived, but is kind of credited with launching his career.
Yep.
And then he became a correspondent. I apologize, guys. We're going to get through it, and hopefully the replay will be better. But if not, we did our best. Hey, Deborah. Hi, Michael. Hi, guys. All right, so some Steve Carell highlights. I know Stina loves Anchorman. I don't know if Stina made it back after we had the shutdown. We had to quarantine our Facebook Live, but we're back. So, Anchorman, hilarious. Probably my favorite is 40-Year-Old Virgin. I love this beautiful pattern of chest hair. I love the scene where he gets it. Then loves The Office.
Oh, of course. Big fan.
Can I tell you something?
You never watched it. Not one episode. There's a lot to it.
I've never watched it. I like Steve Carell. I like John Krasinski. I sat on a plane next to Rainn Wilson one time.
Yep, you did.
I need to see The Office, don't I? And I wasted my quarantine. I didn't do it. Would have been in the perfect time. Are we keeping you up?
Huh?
You okay?
No, I'm
Okay.
no,
Drink some Diet Coke. Let's see. He's the voice of this guy. What's his name? Someone tell me his name. Gru. He's the voice of this guy on Despicable Me.
Yep.
Love him.
I like this movie.
And ooh, I love this one so much. I know Angie loves this too. Crazy Stupid Love with another one of my boyfriends, Ryan Gosling.
Yep. I like it. The movie where he goes, "Are you wearing sneakers?" And he's like, "Yeah." He says, "Are you the billionaire CEO of Apple Computer?" He says,
Yeah,
"No."
you would like that. And then Steve Carell was nominated for Best Actor for this film called Foxcatcher. It's a dramatic turn, which he has several dramatic films. And he actually plays a suspected murderer. What, Steve? What? And if you've seen The Morning Show, he plays a not great guy on that too. Okay, yes, I need to watch The Office, both the British and the American. I know, yes, Ricky Gervais on British, Steve Carell. I just, I'm not great at watching TV shows.
That's my gym.
Oh, it is, yeah. I think people used to say that my brother was like Dwight, which I don't think is.
Oh my!
I don't think it's a compliment, even though I haven't seen it. And
But
Michael,
Dwight?
I think, is in here.
I don't see any.
My brother Michael, he thinks that he looks like Bradley Cooper.
Yep.
But people that he used to work with told him they reminded him of Dwight. So that just gives you a little insight into his opinion of himself.
Did he ever bring nunchucks to work?
Maybe.
Maybe a bow
Yeah.
staff?
Beautiful Boy, great film. I couldn't give them all because I seriously love, I think, every movie that Steve Carell's been in. He was great in Beautiful Boy. He was great in Dan in Real Life. He's great in Morning Show. I know everyone wants me to watch The Office. I'll do my best, you guys. Thomas's niece and nephew also really love The Office a lot.
Of
Yeah. So
younger
there's a
folks
lot of Office
have
talk
discovered that
in the
show.
Avalone family, and I am always just, I smile and nod.
Netflix, it introduced it to the younger generation.
All right, let's see. Whoops. Sorry, everything's moving. Okay, you were talking about all the other people in the cast. Here's just a list of them. There's a star-studded cast. When we were watching it, Thomas kept saying, who all is in this movie? Every time another person would come on screen. We got Mark Wahlberg, who I like to call Marky Mark, as
So
the
handsome.
shirtless Holbrook Grant. Taraji P. Henson was the detective. Common. There you go. He is in the Space Force on Netflix, correct? What else we had? William. How do you say it? William. You were trying to where on Mom. We were watching the sitcom Mom with...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He's on that.
With Allison Jannings, who is my
when I
love of my life.
See him, I think
From
about
Batman,
the opening
right?
sequence from The Dark Knight. He's the bank manager that comes out with the shotgun.
Yeah. You're right. Mm-hmm. Okay, Leighton Meester from Gossip Girl is the babysitter. Kristen Wiig is their friend. Mark Ruffalo is their friend.
Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, and
James Franco
in the same movie.
And Mila Kunis. Nick Kroll is the guy, the host at the restaurant. Olivia Munn is the hostess at the restaurant. Gal Gadot is Marky Mark's girlfriend. And then Will.i.am plays himself. So many people. So many really attractive people.
It was a really funny line. He said, "Your girlfriend is so hot, it's like staring into jet fumes." He goes, "So shirt up."
Yeah, he's shirted up.
Shirt it up. Let's shirt it up. Why aren't you wearing your shirt?
See, I'm like laughing just thinking about it. I couldn't stop laughing watching it.
It's a funny movie.
Okay, so they start out, and this is typical of the genre I was talking about, the subset of the normal couple getting into some criminal activity accidentally. Misadventures.
Right.
I feel like it's something that could happen to us. Like, we would be the couple that gets...
It's our life.
Yeah, it gets into some criminal mischief.
Oh.
Like accidental.
Right, not intentional.
There's also lots of mistaken identity typically in these films. So they're a typical couple with kids. Their life's, average, could be considered boring by some. Yes, lean in here. Get in the frame.
I like to lean in and read the comments.
Well, just people want to see your face.
Oh,
too.
they do they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Claire Foster sells real estate. Phil Foster is a financial lawyer. We see a glimpse into what their normal date night looks like. They go to a steakhouse where she orders potato skins that later make her a little gassy. They make up stories about other couples because their lives aren't very interesting, they feel like. So they're going to make up interesting stories about other couples. They say that married people don't sit on the same side of the booth, which I agree. I mean, I am not a fan of sitting on the same side of the booth.
It's logistically challenging.
It's just you look silly. I'm gonna judge you if I see you sitting on the same side of the booth. I won't say anything, but in my head I'm gonna think those are some silly people. Let's see. Their friends are splitting up.
I'm sorry to interrupt. In today's age of social distancing,
Correct.
who's gonna do that?
I mean, if you're on a date, if you're part of a couple, I can not on a first date, guys. Don't sit on the same side of the booth on the first date. Rick likes my earrings. Second earring compliment I've had. Thank you. My favorite scenes involved physical comedy. Here are a few of them. The Fosters in the police station when they realize the bad guys are cops. That was really funny. Thomas stole my thunder on this one. But when he tells Marky Mark, he goes, "So shirt it up." Just going to say that. I don't know how often I'm going to get a chance to say that because it's not often you encounter shirtless people out in the wild.
Reports from some of our viewers that their internet is also
maybe it's all of the internet. Hey Rhonda.
This can only mean one thing: alien invasion.
Coronavirus has infected the internet.
It's finally made its way into the modems.
Well, go if you're having trouble watching it, go back and watch it later, hopefully. So I love the triple horns; they were really funny. Home is right here. It's right here. The scene where the two cars.
You loved that scene. It was so dangerous.
Oh, y'all!
This
was hilarious. It is, yeah. It was. I'm just remembering the lines that I don't want to repeat here because some of them are a little vulgar. But anyway, loved it.
More vulgar than Schitt's Creek?
That's not spelled the same way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the dance scene. Really, really got some laughs out of that too. It was funny. Do you know what a celebrity paradox is?
I do, Megan.
Because I told you about it.
I mean, it makes sense. I'll explain.
Yeah.
It's where there is an actor in the movie that's playing a different role. There's an actor in the movie playing a character, and in that movie they reference a movie where that actor
plays another character.
Yeah. So it'd be like
so it's
in a Sylvester Stallone movie.
They talk about Rocky,
referencing Rambo.
And So if you start to think about it, if let's say in Rambo they reference Rocky. Let's pretend like that happened. Well, then who was playing Rocky in that universe?
Right.
Was Rambo playing Rocky?
Right.
Is there another Sylvester Stallone in that universe? Yeah. So there's a celebrity paradox in this film. James Franco, the Triple Horns, they're leaving their apartment. He says, "Don't let yourself get attached to anything you're not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat." So that is a line from the movie Heat, which stars William Fichtner. Am I saying it right?
Oh, he's in Heat too. That's true.
I know we're getting texts about all of our problems that we're having, but I'm sorry, we're doing our best. So anyway, it is a celebrity paradox. And now that you know what a celebrity paradox is, you can look for them in other films. Friends has a lot of them, by the way, if you're a Friends fan. All right, it's also a romance. You can't have a romantic comedy without romance. And there were lots of moments where it was very swoony. I swooned. And when I swooned, Thomas, what does your romantic partner do when one swoons and is touched by a romantic gesture? Perhaps you put your arm around them. Perhaps you hold their hand.
Over a man, Steve Carell, handsome Steve Carell.
I was swooning over the sentiment.
Oh.
But anyway, not my fiance. My fiance just rolls his eyes at me. So like Phil stands in front of Claire when the gun comes out, and I said, "Oh." It's so sweet. Yeah. And then at the end, he says, when they're in the booth at the diner, he says, "I would do it all over again, all of it." And she goes, "Not tonight, that was so dangerous." And he said, "No, I'd marry you, I'd date you, I'd have kids with you." And I said, "Oh, so sweet." And I tried to hold Thomas's hand, and he just rolled his eyes at me. And
I don't recall this in quite this way. I don't believe there was.
I remember it.
Oh,
I think you did.
No.
I think you did. So it was very romantic. I love Steve Carell. I love the movie. I hope you enjoyed it too. I think I'm going to save my trivia for next week when we have a better internet connection. And I'll make trivia extra special next week because we're having I'll end with, I need to take a sip. Also, guys, I know I always have my themed mug. Today, this is my Tavern on the Green mug. So this mug is a little painting of Tavern on the Green, and it's because Tavern on the Green is in Central Park, and the Fosters flee to Central Park to get away from the crooked cops. So this is for the boathouse scene. And Thomas is drinking out of his Robinson mug, even though he's not showing anyone. Again, it's backwards. It's definitely backwards. And there it is. Yay, RFC. Okay. Apologize for all of the internet trouble. Today, I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to my internet provider and let them know that we had trouble getting to all of our friends that come to Megan's Movie Club. But I'll leave you with this announcement for next week. I love the 80s, and I've been trying hard to stay away from them so we could spread it out over all the decades. But we're going back, and next week we're going to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ta-da! And more good news, you can watch Ferris Bueller on Netflix. So you don't have to rent it, you don't have to pay for it. You have to pay for Netflix unless you borrow your ex's password, which is fine.
Or someone that you're presently involved with, or a friend or family member.
Anyone, really.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be an ex. It's kind of weird, but okay.
So I hope you enjoy watching Ferris Bueller this week on Netflix. And everyone, cross your fingers for better internet next week.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it.
That's right.
What didn't move very fast tonight.
The internet.
Connection.
Boo, internet.
That's what you call a callback.
Yep, it is. And I hope you enjoyed my Max Headroom dancing during all the glitches. I tried to provide a little interlude entertainment for you while we waited for the internet to work. But thanks for coming, guys, and we'll see you next week. And have a good week. Bye.